If you have a hot tub leak, this is the video for you. Leaks in a hot tub happen, and if you're willing to put the time in, you might find that you can fix it on your own extremely inexpensively. The first step to any hot tub leak is we just have to find it. Now, the first place to start is in your hot tub equipment area. This is the side panel that you remove that exposes your pumps, your heater, your circuit board. It's where your electricity goes into the tub. First place to start is there. Inspect that you don't have any connections leaking. Essentially just look for wetness in that area. Once we verify that there's no wetness in that area, from there you start looking, feeling, looking for evidence of water. Calcium buildup, water trails. So on this hot tub right here, this one's actually leaking. Pulled the side panel off, and what I see is I have a drip coming right from this intake. Once we identify what's leaking, we just identify that part. If you have a useful hot tub store in your area, you very well may be able to take a picture in, show it to them, and they might have the part for you. If not, you may have to get on the good old interweb and start doing Googling. Listen, every part that you would need to fix anything on this hot tub that leaks, you can find it on the internet if you're resourceful enough and you just keep at it till you find it. The most common leaks you're gonna find in a hot tub are gonna be in the equipment area. On the pumps, gaskets where the plumbing screws into the pump, that's the most common. From there, what's gonna leak on a hot tub is a coin flip. It could be a glue joint that failed. It could be a jet fitting where it seals to the shell. Outside of the equipment area, there's not like one leak that trumps all of them, but everything is very similar. We either have PVC glued into other PVC, we either have pipes clamped to a nipple, or we have something silicone to the shell. It's gonna be any one of those things, but there isn't really just one thing for you to look at. So the hardest leaks on a hot tub to find are gonna be the ones that are more towards the bottom of the hot tub. I doubt any of you have your hot tub elevated like on a rack like I do here, where you can slide underneath of it. You don't have your base removed. At the end of the day, you might not be able to find the leak if it's just on your concrete in your backyard. It could be a floor jet. Listen, the setup that I have here in my little garage shop is pretty simple. I just got some wood timbers, elevated up. So the reason I remove the bases on all the hot tubs I refurbish is that when I fill it up and whatever leaks, it goes straight down. So now I'm not trying to find it from the side, I'm just looking underneath of it, and it drips right down right there. Because what you need to consider as well, the hot tub that we're looking at right now, I can see everything. A lot of hot tubs are fully foamed everywhere, right? So you can't see any of this. So having it elevated with the base removed will allow whatever's leaking to go straight through the foam, and then I only need to dig out that area. Most leaks, with enough probing, you're gonna be able to find where it's at. And in that very rare case that leaks in a position that you can't get to, well, at that point you have a decision. I'm gonna call an expert, or at a minimum, flip your hot tub on its side, remove the base, and probe from the bottom, right? You don't have to have a rack system like this, because there is a chance that if you just take two of your buddies and flip that hot tub on its side, remove the base, you're gonna be able to feel and see what's wet. And what's wet is what needs to be fixed. When we locate something that leaks in a hot tub, right? So for instance, if a glue joint's leaking, right? So we have lots of plumbing in here. This portion right here is glued together. This portion here is just a flexible hose over a barb, and it's clamped. Anytime we have something that's glued that's leaking, the best way to fix it is to cut that part out and re-glue in a new one. You're gonna have to be creative sometimes on how you're able to get the new T in there without having to redo all this, but it's extremely simple. Couplers, extenders, you might cut it back further than you need to make it easier to get in there. But the great news is that PVC parts and pieces is incredibly inexpensive. The same cost at your local hardware store. Now, once again, some of these fittings are unique to hot tubs that you can't get at your hardware store, but the cost is no different. So don't be afraid of messing up. You may re-glue this part in and you fill it back up and it leaks again. Don't be discouraged. Just cut it out, redo it. I'm an expert. I've been doing this my whole life, and I still have to cut and redo stuff. Sometimes I repair it and I gotta redo it, and I'm the expert. So Don't be disheartened about that. So if we go from a glue joint, now we might go to a common thing that can leak on a hot tub is the seal of the jet to the shell. Most hot tubs are compression fitted to the shell. It's not uncommon for that to start drip leaking. In a lot of cases, what you can do is you can undo the nut on the back of the jet, and we can push it through just enough to where we can clean the silicone out really nice. Re-squirt silicone in there, tighten the nut in the back, that jet is fixed. Outside of that, everything else is cut and replace. I mean, it doesn't matter if there's a leak on this hose right here, I'm gonna cut, nipple it, replace it. Anytime that you re-glue something, re-silicone something, it's very important that you read the directions on what you're using. And if the silicone needs 24 hours to cure, wait 24 hours. Do not be impatient. Do not go buy the info commercial Flex Seal spray. Don't try that, right? Use what they used when they built it. PVC glue, primer, high grade silicone. There's nothing on your hot tub that's broke right now that you can't fix. But if all of a sudden you inspect your hot tub and you find 15 leaks everywhere, you just have to take into consideration, is it valuable enough for me to spend my time to fix it? One of the most uncommon types of leaks that I deal with are gonna be leaks through the shell. Now, typically, leaks through the shell sometimes aren't even noticeable. Let's say that I inspect this hot tub, and man, I find just water trailing down from up here somewhere, and then I look on my hot tub shell and I don't see anything unuseful, right? Or you might have a large crack. To fix a leak on the shell is incredibly easy. Now the one downside to it is you're gonna have a cosmetic imperfection. To fix a leak on the shell, we have to use a Dremel. We need to Dremel out whatever's leaking. On the inside of the hot tub, we're gonna get some sort of acrylic patch. We're gonna do it there, and then on the back side, we're just gonna use a fiberglass repair kit. So at the end of the day, I would say a shell leak is probably what you want, because you don't have a lot of experience with plumbing, but a shell leak's the easiest one. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's literally Dremel, throw a bunch of fiberglass in here, make sure you fill the crack with acrylic. If you wanna spend the time to order the exact right acrylic kit, and you have a little paint sprayer, and you're gonna be able to use the detail and paint it, man, you can make any crack in the shell almost look like it was never there.
Thanks for watching this video. If you're buying, selling, refurbishing, or need help repairing a used hot tub, make sure to check out trycommonplace.com. We are the experts for used hot tubs nationwide. We'll help you pick one up, deliver it, inspect it, warranty it. Anything you need for a used hot tub, save $5,000 to $10,000 when you're buying used, and make sure you're using trycommonplace.com. So check it out, trycommonplace.com for everything you need with used hot tubs.